In the top stories, 24-hour lockdown to be implemented in Nevis. Vaccination program to resume as Federation receives more doses, and Cabinet considers new home for street vendors. The details on these stories and more after the break.
In your formative years, we were there. When you got the good news and the bad, we were right there with you. Through all your great adventures, we were always right by your side. Now that life has thrown us a curveball, we are still here. And as we navigate this difficult period, the SKCCU will continue to be there for you and your family to help you through. We will assist you in safely and efficiently accessing your funds through our digital platforms, online banking, mobile banking, ATMs, and even our drive-through services. We can get through this together with responsible financial decisions by making food and medication a priority, practicing proper hygiene, maintaining social distancing, and constant prayer.
We're here for you.
We're still here.
We will get through this together.
SKCCU will continue to be your financial partner for life.
Use BioCare Lab Strong Ends products to supercharge your hair with deep lasting hydration from nature's most amazing moisturizers, raw moisturizing honey, and conditioning shea butter. These ingredients pull moisture from the hair to boost, strengthen, and restore the oldest and weakest parts of your hair, your ends, helping to keep them stronger. Wow, beautiful hair. Strong Ends. Dry, damaged, breaking hair and no hair growth? Strong ends? Whoa! I'm not cutting this hair for anything. Weak, thinning edges due to weaves and braids. Strong ends? Longer and free of split ends. Get supercharged from roots to end with BioCare Lab Strong Ends Honey and Shea Butter Infused Relaxer and Hair Growth Product. Available retail at CNC Superfoods on the Bay Road and wholesale at CNC Trading on the CAP Southville Industrial Park. Telephone 465-4081.
Trustworthy, secure, reliable, and responsive. These are just some of the words customers use to describe their experience with the Bank of Nevis Limited. And after 35 years of delivering excellent customer service and honoring our corporate social responsibilities in the island of Nevis, we are finally in St. Kitts. Come and experience why we're not just another option. We are the standard. Bond strong.
Hey, man. I just can't believe that.
Yo, sweet boy, what you really crying for?
Why you see me crying, boy? My man crying. I just see her thinking about that girl. I think she cheating on me, you know.
You lie.
Boy, for real. A couple of weeks ago, right? She come telling me how I'm too sweet. And that I just make she belly roll. And I got her thighs rubbing. What is that?
No, man.
But yes. Look, she tell me, right? That we need some time apart. To be honest, I wasn't too concerned about that because you know how the girls and them, they're addicted to me sweetness. But then, I see she the other day. And the girl looking so good, looking so fresh and so lean.
Boy, you sure she addicted to you?
But yes. But wait. Look at her. Come, hide. Boy, come hide now. Oh, I can't believe, but is that what going on? Really? Why you got to say for yourself?
Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell your body you're sweet enough. Drink some water, share some love. Tell somebody, hey, hey.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris has announced that the restrictive measures taken on St. Kitts will be implemented on Nevis as well. Addressing the nation on Friday, Prime Minister Harris said a 24-hour lockdown will begin from Saturday at 6:01 p.m. He made reference to the fact that Nevis recorded case number 16 on Tuesday, June 29th, and case number 17 on July 1st through the contact tracing.
The island of Nevis, as of tomorrow Saturday at 6:01 p.m., will be under 24-hour lockdown and will have days of limited operations coinciding with the same days on St. Kitts over the duration of the lockdown period. The period of the enhanced restriction on Nevis will run until 5 a.m. on Monday, July 12, 2021, in the first instance. These restrictions on Nevis will expire at the same time as the restrictions on St. Kitts as per SR&O number 27 of 2021.
He further announced that during this period, arrangements will be made to accommodate essential workers, persons with medical and other emergencies, persons traveling overseas, and students currently undertaking overseas examinations. Prime Minister Harris said the necessary SR&O will be published to reflect the new restrictions on Nevis. St. Kitts and Nevis has received 5,000 additional doses of the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. In his address to the nation on Friday, Prime Minister Harris said the government continues to explore other options to have more vaccines available to our people as we move toward our goal of having at least 70% of the population vaccinated.
I have been engaged with a number of CARICOM heads, and through bilateral diplomatic arrangements, we have secured an additional 5,000 doses of AstraZeneca vaccines. These vaccines have an expiration date of August 31st, 2021.
The Prime Minister said vaccines are a scarce and precious commodity and urged persons to take advantage of the opportunity to get vaccinated.
I therefore urge everyone to make use of the opportunity to become vaccinated while supplies. I therefore urge everyone to make use of the opportunity to become vaccinated while supplies last. This will enable us to achieve in the shortest possible time the stronger and safer future that we all deserve.
The Prime Minister informed that the additional 5,000 doses are already in the Federation and the vaccination program will restart on Thursday, July 8, 2021. June 30th was the final day for administering the remaining doses of AstraZeneca vaccines, which were obtained from the Government of India and through the COVAX facility. Minister of Commerce Honorable Wendy Phipps says Cabinet is considering permanent placement for sidewalk vendors to allow them to ply their trade in a safer manner. She made the comment during the most recent NEOC COVID-19 briefing.
The Cabinet is currently looking at a program in terms of the permanent placement in appropriate locations for small business micro enterprises as well, who are presently plying their trade on the sidewalks, which we know is risky. And from the indications that we have received from the Ministry of Health, that type of gathering also could contribute to the spread of COVID-19.
She said this will be more specifically targeted at non-agriculturally based vendors. The Bastion Market Complex will house vendors selling agricultural produce, such as fruits and vegetables. She further noted that a report is being updated periodically before Cabinet.
What has been before the Cabinet is a report that is continually being updated by Mr. J. Farrier of the Ministry of Sustainable Development. There is a committee that has been put in place to look at that long-term response to what do we do with our small entrepreneurs.
Minister Phipps added that vendors will pay a nominal rent until, quote, they can afford a bigger type of bricks and mortar arrangement where they can choose a more permanent location on their own. Minister Phipps said similar arrangements are also being worked on for agro-processors, persons who manufacture bottled drinks, jams, jellies, and marmalades, to name a few. We now take a look at the nation's COVID-19 situation report and the vaccination update. After the break, Commissioner of Corrections addresses picture circulating on social media, and persons found driving without a pass during the lockdown will be arrested. Stay with us.
There is no better time to discover what your National Bank Visa debit or Black Cards can do.
Mimi, what's that song?
It can get you out of a pickle. Using my National Bank Visa card is fast, secure, and convenient.
Cashless SKN is our new lifestyle choice. National Bank, always here.
Here are your Horsford's Value Mart IGA Value Club Blue Tag specials from July 1st through 14th. Essential everyday apple juices, just $6.99. IGA canned vegetables, $2.99. IGA peanut butter, creamy and crunchy, $7.99. Almond breeze milk, $12.99. Essential everyday bar and shredded cheeses, just $7.99. Wishbone salad dressings, just $8.99. And now our very low weekly value deals. Kraft barbecue sauces, $5.99 each. Essential everyday pastas, $2.99. IGA squeezed ketchup, $3.99. Equaline mouthwash, 1.3 to 1.5 liters, just $9.49. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Sea listo y haga sus compras a Value Mart.
Your safety and convenience are most important to us at Flow. That's why we provide many ways for you to keep your account connected, which now includes FastPay, the new convenient payment option on our website. No registration required. Or download the MyFlow app to pay anytime from anywhere on your smartphone or tablet. If you wish to pay your bill in person, feel free to visit any of our fully sanitized branches. Flow is committed to helping you stay connected. Let's do this together.
Welcome back. Commissioner of Corrections Terrence James addressed concerns persons have of a picture and video being circulated on social media of an ambulance leaving Her Majesty's prison. During the program Policing with You on Thursday, Commissioner James assured the public that nobody died as a result of COVID-19. He said there is an agreement with the health authorities to transport inmates to the hospital who are exhibiting symptoms.
When the person would have seen the ambulance came to Her Majesty's prison, one or two inmates would complain of headache and joint pain, and so the protocol that I had from the CMO is that once an inmate giving off these symptoms, we have to call 311. They will send the ambulance to the Her Majesty's prison instead of we driving that individual up to the hospital.
The commissioner said while at the hospital, the inmate will be tested, and once they return to the prison, they will be separated from the general population of the prison.
The ambulance will come, person in the PPE suit, collect the inmate in the ambulance, take him to the hospital, have him tested, and once he gets back, we'll then take precautionary measures and put him in the isolated area. We'll remove him from the population because he wasn't sick all the time. So we have to remove him. So that's why people were seeing the ambulance coming.
He added that persons should not be alarmed at the sight of ambulances at the prison, as these are part of the precautionary measures being taken for the safety of the residents and staff of Her Majesty's Prison. The police force continues to warn individuals to stay at home during lockdown unless authorized to leave. As a guest on the radio program On the Road, Sergeant Calvin Amry said persons are being caught taking chances to leave their homes to make runs during the lockdown. He warned that anyone caught on the road will be arrested.
We're still seeing some of the motorists that are taking chances. Yes, you should be on a lockdown and you're leaving your homes and trying to make errands during the time when you should not be on the road. Once you're caught, we're going to be arresting you. We're very serious when it comes to that. We're expecting persons to follow the instructions. The SRO knows already laid out what you should be doing and what you should not be doing, and we're asking the general public please to conform with those instructions.
The public has been advised to apply for passes at www.police.kn. These applications will be processed in 24 to 48 hours. The Social Security Board, in celebrating its 25th anniversary of the launch of the self-employment coverage, is doing so with a few activities to further assist entrepreneurs in the given climate. In a statement issued on Thursday, the board said activities offered throughout July will include live shopping with Social Security, a unique virtual shopping experience featuring local vendors on July 14th, 21st and 28th, 2021. On Wednesday, 21st July 2021 at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., a virtual hashtag Back to Business seminar will be presented by Denzel Cook surrounding the topic Unbox Your Business Brain, Post-COVID Strategies to Get You hashtag Back to Business. These activities, the board says in the release, aim to ignite innovation and bring awareness to local vendors in the sector. July 1st, 2021 marked the 25th year since the introduction of self-employed coverage by the St. Christopher Nevis Social Security Board. The aim from inception in 1996 was to ensure that entrepreneurs were provided with income protection and to uphold Social Security's mandate to offer universal coverage for all workers. The organization says it is aware of the current challenges faced by the self-employed during the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. As this sector continues to adjust their operations, the board says it will lend support and focus on training, digital transformation, and creating a customer-centric operating and business model. And finally, on the local scene, the Social Security Board has teamed up with Rams Supermarket and Hosford's Value Mart to launch a food voucher initiative to help persons who have been impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. According to a statement, the Social Security Board has allocated $250,000 for this project, and both supermarkets have provided at least 20% of the food vouchers and have put measures in place to facilitate the operation. The National Emergency Management Agency and the Department of Social Services are coordinating the selection of qualifying individuals and the distribution of the food vouchers to the recipients. Approved recipients on both St. Kitts and Nevis will receive food vouchers valued at $200 to be used at Value Mart and Rams supermarkets. Over 1,300 persons are set to benefit from this initiative. Coming up in regional news, Negril entertainers gear up for phased opening. The details when we come back.
Yo! You look like the dude who was shopping at Furniture and Appliances.
See, my friend, You look like you buy something from the Ashley Home Store.
How you know?
Because we get the cashback coupons and the free groceries for a year.
Cashback is back at Horsford's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture. Shop now and get a chance to win free groceries for 1 year.
Call or WhatsApp Agility Exports today at 1-246-417-0477 or email us at info@agilityexports.com to get yours now.
And we're moving now to news on the regional scene. The phased reopening of the entertainment industry took effect on July 1st, 2021. And since the Prime Minister's announcement, Jamaicans have been gearing up to get back outside. More in this report.
July 1, a date that had patrons and party promoters anticipating a near-normal experience after over a year of thinking that Jamaica's entertainment industry would not be revived anytime soon. President of the Negril Entertainment Association, Ryan Morrison, says, given the summer thrill and renewed excitement, party promoters are really opting to go big.
Persons are getting themselves ready, and persons want to apply because they don't know how long this process is going to take. But I know people are interested to do the larger events. We understand that above 100 has a lot of longer process, but there are those who were prior to COVID, we're keeping large shows and would like to have as large as they can get, because entertainment's a numbers game.
He says organizers are, however, anticipating a lengthy process for large events.
Because if you're going to work on protocols for something which is new, it should take a little more time. We're hoping that the glitches are worked out, so we don't have to, because I think persons want to catch this summer period, and we are now in July. So we have much time we have to actually hit the ground running.
However, the president says promoters are hoping to receive the green light for large events by Emancipation Day. Even so, some organizers are planning for small events, which should be attended by no more than 100 persons. They can apply for permits as they normally would through their local authorities. Morrison says organizers are committed to keeping controlled events.
A full opening is that we would want, but we're really excited what we've got, and it's better than nothing because you had nothing up for how much months now. So we're going to try and make the best out of all the opportunity given and try to be as responsible as we can, because we understand the condition in which we are going to be operating in.
Aladdin Love for CVM Live.
Farmers' frustration may influence results of polls to be held in St. Lucia if government doesn't urgently respond to their plight. So says former chairman of the National Fair Trade Organization, Eustace Monrose, who has called on the government to fulfill a promise made to the organization in May. Cecile Actil has more.
The government has spent money all over the place. Why is it that they are having the farmers to suffer so much? In my view, as if they've got something personal against the farmers of this country. Something has to be done. Please, Minister of Agriculture, come out and tell us why is it for 9 weeks you have not paid the farmers? And why is it that you have not given the resources that you promised?
NFTO former chairman Eustace Monrose is frustrated and is demanding monies owed to the organization. Monrose argues that farmers too are fed up with the unfulfilled government promises to improve their lives. The government is now seeking another 5 years in office, However, Monrose has hinted the position of farmers.
Farmers are just tired of it, and they're waiting to declare what they have to in the ballot box. And this is what is going on. And to say 5 for 5, after you have not delivered, now you're telling farmers you'll give them something for another 5 years? What will you do? That will be the final demise of the industry. And this is the road I notice, and in my view, that the banana industry is going. And I do not know if this government wants to have the record of having the banana industry to have its final nail in the coffin.
Monrose says government had promised to give the necessary resources to the industry after taking full control of the organization. In May, a recent bailout in the sum of $4.5 million was granted to pay off farmers through a loan facility by the Ministry of Finance.
I'm calling on the Minister of Agriculture. Come out and tell us, why is it that you're doing absolutely nothing to alleviate the cause of the farmer? Why is it that you've promised to pay as soon as the chair was taken or usurped from the National Fair Trade? That you'd have poured resources. Where are those resources? Now they claim as if they've got that money somewhere to give, but it's not coming forward. We need to see that money coming over to pay the farmers so that the farmers can take care of their needs.
Monrose divulged the NFTO currently owes quality claims and Winero. He says farmers are suffering and are leaving the industry in droves as a result of the present situation. Cecil Actil, NBC Prime.
Coming up, phony doctor administers fake vaccines in Uganda. We'll tell you more when we come back.
Imagine having the luxury of putting all your trust in one insurance company and being able to enjoy a life to the fullest without having to worry. Well, don't imagine. National Caribbean Insurance is here to take care of all your insurance needs. Insure your life, vehicle, boat, home, belongings, and your future. At NCI, we make it our business to ensure that you enjoy every stage in life. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Police in Uganda have arrested 2 nurses and were searching for a man who posed as a doctor to sell and administer fake coronavirus vaccines to hundreds of people. More in this report.
Police in Uganda are on the hunt for a man who posed as a doctor to sell and administer fake coronavirus vaccines to hundreds of people, authorities said on Thursday. The phony medic persuaded several companies to pay for their employees to receive vaccines. He charged between $28 to $56 per shot, according to the head of a public health monitoring unit. 2 nurses have also been arrested. During a raid on the premises used by the suspects, investigators found vials whose seals had been tampered with and had bogus vaccine labeling and false shipping information. Documents seized showed at least 812 people had been vaccinated, but another doctor said the number of victims could be higher. Coronavirus infections and fatalities have soared in Uganda since late May, as the highly infectious Delta variant fueled a second wave of infections. A vaccination campaign that began in March has been hampered by insufficient deliveries of shots from the vaccine sharing facility COVAX that was set up to supply low-income countries. As a result, Ugandans have at times been forced to queue in long lines, sometimes for a whole day, hoping to be vaccinated.
Emergency officials in Western Canada are urgently trying to account for more than 1,000 people who were forced to flee a wildfire on Wednesday. It took just 15 minutes for flames to sweep through the village of Lytton, which has been the center of an unprecedented heat wave. The mayor says 90% of the area has been destroyed. Al Jazeera's Laura Burden Manley reports.
Almost an entire town destroyed by wildfire. Some of the 250 residents of Lytton in Western Canada had little warning to escape the flames. Many of their homes now reduced to cinders.
Which way are we going to go?
This after temperatures in the area smashed records at almost 50 degrees.
I can tell you that at best it has been unnerving, and at worst it has been downright terrifying in British Columbia. We drove up here to Kamloops yesterday for our vacation and saw a plume of smoke so big coming from Lytton, all that distance from here in Kamloops. And my son said to me, "Is there a volcano erupting over there?"
This map from NASA shows the area where days of record temperatures have hit the entire northwest of the United States and Canada. The unusual weather is being linked to the so-called heat dome, where high-pressure zones trap hot air. Emergency crews have been taking to the sky as well as the ground to battle fast-spreading fires across Northern California. The flames once again forcing residents from their homes. This man in Lakehead expressed hope that he wouldn't have to leave.
Real concerned. The wind's coming up and the flames aren't too far away, so we got to pay attention.
Others wait out the fire at a high school that's serving as a Red Cross shelter.
It was cooling off and just getting to sleep really good when the sheriff came through right before first light and said everyone has to leave, so that's what we woke up to, and here we are.
It's not just the fires that are causing concern, as Western California and Canada is consumed by a drought which many have attributed to climate change. The heat wave has also taken hundreds of lives.
Estimates of the number of excess heat-related deaths in counties that cover just 62% of our population suggest that 5,500 Americans die every year from the heat. Certainly, the event we've seen, we're going to see excess deaths, a lot more than we should have.
Back across the border in Canada, the extreme temperatures have had a devastating impact. Hundreds of deaths in British Columbia have been linked to the heat wave. And volunteers are doing what they can to take care of the most vulnerable. Laura Bowden Manley, Al Jazeera.
Up next in sports, St. Kitts Nevis Olympic Committee announces team to participate in the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, and Shakari Richardson fails drug test. Stay with us.
Imagine having the luxury of putting all your trust in one insurance company and being able to enjoy a life to the fullest without having to worry. Well, don't imagine. National Caribbean Insurance is here to take care of all your insurance needs. Insure your life, vehicle, boat, home, belongings, and your future. At NCI, we make it our business to ensure that you enjoy every stage in life. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Means lease to the member.
Powering responses. We know what it feels like to have your head in the game, to be in charge.
First up in sports, the St. Kitts and Nevis Olympic Committee, SKNOC, formally announced the names of the athletes and officials selected to represent from July 23rd to August 8th, 2021 at the Tokyo Olympic Games, which were postponed last summer 2020 on account of the coronavirus pandemic. In a press release issued on Friday, the names of the athletes and the delegation that will accompany them to Tokyo were revealed. They are 100-meter runners Jason Rogers and Amaya Clark. Mr. Justin Kavanaugh will also travel with the team in the capacity of coach. Mr. Lester Hanley, executive member of the SKNOC, will head the delegation and will also double as the team's COVID liaison officer. The two athletes and the coach, who are all currently in the USA, involved in continued training and competition arrangements, are expected to travel to Tokyo on July 19th, 2021. Glenville Jeffers will travel to Tokyo on July 21st, 2021, in his official capacity as Secretary General as a guest of the IOC at the Games. The release concluded by extending best wishes to the Olympic team on behalf of the people of St. Kitts and Nevis and the SKNOC. Track star Sha'Carri Richardson is speaking out about her suspension from the U.S. Olympic team after failing a drug test. Richardson failed the test after her win, testing positive for THC, the chemical found in marijuana.
With a blazing time and standout style, Sha'Carri Richardson recently punched her ticket to Tokyo.
Richardson's going to Tokyo!
Unbelievable. The fact that I am an Olympian, no matter what is said or anything, I am an Olympian.
At the Olympic trials, the 21-year-old Dallas native won the 100-meter dash in a blazing 10.86 seconds, making her the fastest woman in America. But now it appears her Olympic dreams may have been put on hold. A U.S. Olympic source telling NBC News she failed a drug test after her finals win, testing positive for THC, the chemical found in marijuana. According to her lawyers, Sha'Carri has been suspended from the Olympic team, and her failed test may cause her to lose her spot on Team USA entirely. Her Olympic trial results were automatically disqualified when she tested positive. That means she won't be allowed to compete in her signature event, the 100 meters. But there appears to be an outside chance she could compete in a different event. What's unclear is whether she will appeal the test result and the disqualification, or how long her suspension will last. NBC News has reached out to the USA Track and Field for official comment. Sha'Carri captured the hearts of millions when she ran into the stands after her victory and hugged her grandmother just a week after losing her biological mother.
My family has kept me grounded. This year has been crazy for me. Going from just last week, losing my biological mother, and I'm still here.
And that's it for sports. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Whether you're at home or abroad, ZIZ's social media platforms help you stay connected with what's going on in St. Kitts and Nevis. Keep up with daily events by liking our Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter at ZBC Online. Like our pictures on Instagram and subscribe to our videos on YouTube. Also, you can watch us live on the ZIZ mobile app and our website, zizonline.com. No matter where you are, ZIZ is just a click away. ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation, reaching you wherever you are.
Imagine having the luxury of putting all your trust in one insurance company and being able to enjoy a life to the fullest without having to worry. Well, don't imagine. National Caribbean Insurance is here to take care of all your insurance needs. Insure your life, vehicle, boat, home, belongings, and your future. At NCI, we make it our business to ensure that you enjoy every stage in life. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
And wrapping up with a recap of the top stories. 24-hour lockdown to be implemented in Nevis. Vaccination program to resume as Federation receives more doses, and Cabinet considers new home for street vendors. And that's the end of the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kyla Verage. Goodbye.